like that, how do you recover, right? How do you recover if you're about to...
Oh well. Not really.
What?
Oh,
Got that.
We got this. GG.
Yeah.
Wait, where am I in? Just waiting for all the players to ready themselves, and we will soon be getting underway with this matchup. It's going to be Funteam against All Authority. Quite an interesting one, actually. I think both teams obviously have star power with Sween and Kronos, but could go either way. I've got a bit of lag. I hope I'm not dropping too many frames. Just waiting. Alright, I think we're about to get underway. Just waiting for the players to finish this last warm-up. I believe XX Ryder is playing for Funteam. Tween is not playing on this map. I don't think Tween likes this map too much. And obviously, it should be Kronos. I'm pretty sure it is Kronos, once again playing the 1v1 for against All Authority. This wraps now. Let me get my caster voice on 1 second. Let me get a drink. Okay. So hello everyone. Gee, why did I just say that? So this is Funteam against aAa. It's the second play day of the first division of the competition premiership seasons. Season 14, and we see that Kronos has crashed in the first turn of the first round of this 1v1. And XX Ryder already has a comfortable lead. Comfortable being almost a second, so actually he can play it fairly safe and he won't get 7-0'd. XX Ryder will take the first round of the match provided he doesn't fail. Jesus, he was very close to doing so. Kronos is still very far behind though. So this should be a round in the back for Funteam, and talking about Funteam, they actually won against VSP. 4-2 I believe, in the first match, so great start for them, considering VSP were playing with Yannex and Sander in that match. Meanwhile, aAa actually lost 5-1 against Dignitas. Kronos did win the 1v1 in that, so you're going to have to bear that in mind, but the rest of the sub-matches, they seemed a bit subpar. XX Ryder with 57-90, not a bad time considering he was saving, so Ryder takes the first round of this 1v1. And maybe that's one more round than people were expecting. Bear in mind, this is quite a random map in terms of the start. The start's very easy to get wrong, so, you know, anything can happen, as the Ellie Goulding song goes. But Kronos with a much stronger start this time around. XX Ryder with some catching up to do. XX Ryder with a really risky line does catch up a little bit of time. Kronos going very close to the wall, does maintain that gap of about a tenth of a second right now, and will carry more speed. Yeah, and Ryder does actually catch the Ramstein as well. So Kronos with a comfortable lead in the second round so far, almost 4/10 of a second. It is 4/10 of a second. Ryder actually hits the Ramstein again, just catches it once more. Kronos actually on a pretty good time, but he can save it. The 1v1 you play against a player, you don't play for good times, really. Yeah. So there's Kronos at 57.09, not a 56, but it didn't need to be a 56. Ryder actually finished over a minute, but the round was already pretty much over for him. So 1-1. Kronos quickly levels up the score. Moving into round 3 here. Is my stream really lagging? I heard my internet was pretty bad right now. No, I'm not dropping frames. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. But we actually see Ryder actually clipping the wall. So Ryder's actually fallen somewhat behind. He is half a second behind Kronos right now. Kronos with another great start actually. So Kronos is once again in a position where he can play it fairly safe. In the 1v1, if your opponent makes a mistake, you shouldn't be taking any risks. Yeah, so he doesn't even take the Ramstein, so really, really comfortable play from Kronos. Doesn't want to throw any rounds away unnecessarily. So Ryder's going to have to risk to try and catch up, and he's caught up a little bit of time, but he's still half a second behind, and it doesn't look like it's going to be enough for our Danish player here. He is probably going to go down 2-1. Indeed, he will, provided Kronos doesn't get some ridiculous unluckiness in the end. He doesn't. Kronos closes it out. Kronos takes the lead in the 1v1. Kronos 2, XX Ryder 1. And XX Ryder's got a lot of work to do here because obviously Kronos is an absolute top tier player. XX Ryder maybe not so much, but you know, he can still take rounds. And actually, saying that, he's actually had a very good first couple of turns here. So hopefully he can keep that up. So good start from XX Ryder this round. Provided he doesn't actually get unlucky with the Ramsteins. He doesn't, so he's still in the lead. So Kronos actually with the one who's going to have to do some catching up here. Great amount of speed though. And going into this tricky little turn where you want to carry speed and go close at the same time. It looks like they're both coming out fairly similarly here. Kronos is going to try and carry more speed through this long section, but doesn't. XX Ryder still in the lead. Lands earlier onto the road, but doesn't manage to carry speed. And Kronos actually has a really good line through that middle section. And takes quite a commanding lead here. About a tenth of a second. So not completely out of the woods yet, but it looks like Kronos... Oh, XX Ryder hits the puck, but Kronos gets a slowdown. And this is going to be a really close end. I think XX Ryder's got it. Yeah, he does. Oh, Kronos with a slight slowdown. And XX Ryder levels up the score at 2 apiece. Nice end there from Mr. Ryder, and it is going to be 2-2 in this 1v1. Really good stuff there, actually. Really clutch end coming out from Ryder, and going into round 5, it is 2-2. So still nothing between these players. Ryder makes a large mistake though. So this round, oh, Kronos hits a Ramstein, but it's not going to be enough to throw him into the wall or anything like that. So Kronos with a very large lead this round. Ryder's a long way behind, almost a second and a half behind Kronos. Kronos playing it very safe here, avoiding virtually every Ramstein just to make sure that he gets a round point. This is one of those maps that, you know, if you don't have to risk it, please, you know, you really shouldn't risk it. It's yeah, it's a map that you don't want to chance the Ramstein. It's so easy to go straight into the wall off one of them, I suppose. So no chancing from Kronos. Kronos plays it super safe, 57.33. And Kronos does take a 3-2 lead. Round numero 6, and who will take the lead in this round? It's really annoying, I've got to go between 1 and 6 right now for the binds on these players for some reason. So following Ryder here, made a large mistake in the start in the last round. Let's see if he can make up for that this round. Actually has a better start than Kronos, gets a slight Ramstein, but manages to avoid getting the nose side and actually carries a lot of speed out of the 180 as well. So slight lead here for Ryder so far. Oh, but he clips the wall. It's very easy to do that in that turn. It's probably the harder turn in the track, on the track, because you need to it's just very hard to judge, I think. So unfortunately Ryder does get it wrong, and Kronos once again with a nice lead here, almost a second ahead of the Danish player. And it should mean that Kronos once again can play it safe in this end. And it looks like he's playing it quite safe. Yeah, no problems there for Mr. Kronos. Kronos 57.12, so no 56s yet so far in match, but it's not needed to be a 56 from either player. No players felt pressure to do that. There's been a lot of smart tactical play so far. This means that it is now 4-2, 2 against all authority in this 1v1. You know, arguably their strongest sub-match with, you know, such a player as Kronos. You know, he's always going to be a shoo-in to beat anyone in the 1v1 during CPS. Indeed, we saw that against Dignitas. He did win the 1v1 for his team. He's also winning this one. He's not had a great start this round, mind you. And he's hit a slight Ramstein bug as well, so he's actually he's about a 10th here behind Ryder. Let's see if Ryder can avoid the mistake this time around. He does, but he doesn't carry much speed at all, and Kronos catches all the way up to him, and Kronos is going to carry more speed through this section as well. And they are on top of each other here, going into the middle. Ryder trying to take the inside line. Kronos actually slightly mucks up the drift and does fall a little bit behind Ryder. And this is going to be very close, but I think Ryder, as long as he can have a good end here, like he did in the previous round that he won, will take it, and Ryder will take it. So Ryder with 57-17 takes the round, plus gives himself a third round, and closes it to within 1 once again. So 4-3 to Kronos right now in this 1v1, but Ryder's definitely giving a good account of himself. He's already taken 3 rounds in this 1v1, so that's not bad at all. Kronos probably feeling a little bit pressured to step it up a little bit here because, you know, he's maybe not playing at the level that we expect him to. Ryder actually in the lead right now, going very close to the wall on that drift down down the left, and he actually goes too close to the wall the second time around, and Kronos with a very comfortable lead here should be able to make this 5-3. He is multiple seconds ahead of XX Ryder right now. Going into the middle, Kronos was a little bit risky there, but you know, he could just take it nice and safe now. He's a long way ahead of XX Ryder, 3.9 seconds. And yeah, this is going to be a Kronos round unless something absolutely bizarre happens. And I don't think it will. It does not look like it, and indeed it won't. Kronos will take another round and restore the 2-point gap he had before the previous round. So Ryder has to win 4 rounds. Kronos only needs to take 2 more to take the first sub point for his team. Ryder saying that he had a small, you know, like lapse in concentration, I suppose. Going into the start once again, Kronos again not having the best of starts. It looks like XX Ryder is slightly smoother in this start, but Kronos in the middle has been definitely the better player, and a lot of time can be won in the middle of the track. But Ryder once again with a stronger start, so Ryder with the lead right now. Going into this really important turn, will Kronos once again do it better? He will. What a great turn from Kronos. Carries a lot of speed as well. Indeed, you can see he's actually taking a nice lead here, and carries a lot of speed through that long drift as well. So Kronos with a nice lead right now, actually 3/10 ahead of XX Ryder. Kronos looks like he's on a really good time right now. Is this going to be the 56? He could just play it safe, so it doesn't even need to be the 56. But Kronos is going to take it to map point in this final turn here. Going to go up 6-3 in this 1v1. 57.00, so not quite a 56, but good stuff from the Frenchman. Within 1 now of taking the first map point for Against All Authority. Going into the 10th round. XX Ryder once again with a stronger start. Saying that Kronos has caught up very quickly though. Going into the first major drift of the track, Kronos does take a slight lead. XX Ryder a little bit behind. How far behind is he? We'll find out. He's currently about 1500ths behind the French player, who actually goes a bit wide. Ooh, very close from Kronos, but keeps it together. Still in the lead, still with a better turn in that middle section there, as he has been consistently doing all the way through this map, all the way through this 1v1. And currently has a 2/10 of a second lead over the Danish player. And it looks like Kronos is going to close this one out, provided that he doesn't make a major mistake in the last few turns of the track. And going into this last turn, Kronos will take it. It's going to be 7-3, and Against All Authority it will take a 1-0 lead in this match. GG. 7-3 to Kronos, and you know, I think not an unexpected result. Ryder probably be quite happy he's taken 3 rounds, because he wasn't actually hoping to play. I don't think he was expected to play the 1v1. It was just kind of a last minute shuffle. So Funteam have actually taken the move here to actually not challenge Kronos in the 1v1, and instead they're actually going to play their stronger players on this map in the 2v2 to take the 2v2 points. It's quite an interesting strategy. You know, you can kind of play around with various kind of like team strategies in this kind of format, so we'll see how it pans out for them. Let's see if we can get Ryder. See if Ryder wants to go on Skype maybe for this TP2. So we'll see if he wants to join me. He said he would, so hopefully he will. Oh, he's calling me. Oh, here he is.
Hello, man.
How's it going? You took 3 rounds. It's not bad. It's okay.
Dude, I could have taken so much
more.
more.
No,
man.
it was a really weird match.
I was just, you know, yeah. I was a bit shaky to begin with, but then I saw that I took rounds, so I got a little hyped, I guess. Yeah,
that turn that Zed just did then was the one that was like Kronos was like taking the most out of you. He was always getting most speed out of that turn.
Yeah. I got to transport there so many times, so I just saved it, I guess. I saved the whole match, but yeah.
So talking about this 2v2,
Yeah.
you decided to play your two stronger players on this map in the 2v2 to avoid Kronos, I guess? Is that the strategy that was called, or?
Well, no, I let myself sacrifice a bit for Kronos. So we have Kappa here. Kappa is of course the strongest guy we have here. He showed that last week, but Zerd had some really impressive times here.
Okay, so basically you're playing your two stronger players in the 2v2 to actually try and secure a 2v2 point.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So this is like one of the interesting aspects that CPS has compared to STC and any other team tournament. Because of the different sub matches you have, you can actually afford to play around with your lineups in these 1v1s and 2v2s to see what you can do. So we'll have to see how it works out for you guys. Yo-Yo and Azra look like they're going to be the two aAa players. Yo-Yo was okay here, but he doesn't seem too well trained. Azra, I don't know how well trained he is.
No, I heard from Kronos. No, not Kronos. I heard someone who played with Kronos that Yo-Yo didn't train that much, but we'll have to see what happens because we all know that Yo-Yo doesn't need that much train to be a decent player.
Yeah, he's definitely a match player. We'll have to see
Indeed.
how he can do.
Last CPS, me and Nevermind managed to win against Yo-Yo and Papu here in CPS. So it's not impossible to win against them.
Well, of course. We'll have to see how it goes. I'd actually say that you guys have got a really good shot here, so...
Yeah. Oh, Kappa's coming now. There was some...
Confusion if he was actually here or not, you mean?
Indeed. He didn't answer on Skype yet, but... Seems like he's here, so hopefully he... can play decent. He's actually playing on his laptop. 15-inch, he's...
So he's not going to be quite as good.
No, but he's still gonna be decent, I guess.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see what happens because Kappa can definitely be the best player here, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
But we'll have to see. He played a lot on his laptop this week to get used to it, so he could play this match on it.
Interesting. Azra looks pretty well trained actually. Just looking at this run here.
I was just about to say.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a very good time. It's going to be easily going to be a daddy.
Yeah, let's see what the daddies are here.
Actually, that's a 77. So yep, into the daddies.
Oh
Goes
he
Azra.
came into the daddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that his PB or?
I guess so.
Okay.
I'm not sure though, but he didn't drove a better time online though.
But maybe he's been no-lifing offline all week. Who knows?
Yeah, indeed.
Actually, I really doubt that. He plays CS all the time on Steam, so really doubt that one. But you know, this is gonna be an interesting one. I think Kappa should still do well.
Yeah, of course. The fun fact is that Kappa made the first half of this map, and CVRK made the last half. And we gave him a lot of burn for that.
Yeah. It does seem like a very Kappa-esque like first half of the map. Really.
Yeah, indeed, and it's so hard to drive consistent. But it seemed like versus Kronos, I was quicker in the start every time because when I checked, he was always behind me, and that's why I went safe in that turn. And I think 3 or 4 rounds he just came blasting from behind. But
is this a Razor that used to be on Dignitas, or is it a different one?
Who?
Razor from Funteam.
Oh no! I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say the old Razor used to be on Dignitas was really quick.
Yeah. 15-inch phone, really?
15-inch phone, yep.
Oh no, they were just joking. But yeah, this is gonna be a really exciting match, I guess, because Zerd is really the Joker here. I think it's his first 2v2 in Division 1. So we'll have to see, but he can drive. He definitely can drive fast times. So I think Zerd is to drive the good times, and Kappa is more likely to be a backup. So if Zerd crashes, then Kappa will take the first place.
Zerd has definitely been quite impressive in. He used to be on Fanatics before Funteam, right?
Yeah.
He used to be quite an impressive TA player back in Fanatics, and people did notice that. So
yep, indeed.
when Fanatics dissolved, he did join you guys. I believe, or was it before Fnatic's dissolved?
No. Well, we actually got cert 1 or 2 tournaments ago.
Okay.
But he decided to give Fanatics another shot together with Javi and the other guys from Fanatics. But yeah, it didn't work out. So I think the 3 or 4 players merged to our team. So we got some pretty strong players there, which is definitely a big improvement.
Yeah, Funteam definitely seems to have really taken that game to a new level for this CPS, and
Hopefully.
talking about this CPS, second sub match is about to start. The second play day. It is a 2-on-2, so all the 2s actually there. So we'll just roll with it. It is Yo-Yo and Azwa from aAa, the 2 veteran French players against the Czech duo actually. So France against the Czech Republic in this 2-on-2.
Yep, we actually see. Did Asper made a little mistake here?
Yeah, I'm trying to find him on my keyboard,
Yeah.
but I can't.
Yeah, my hotkeys didn't work.
Yeah, my hotkeys aren't
Yep.
working either, so I think they've fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Yo-Yo
so-
in the lead right now. Kappa not too far behind, but Kappa's probably going to have to try and push this first place. Has Zerd
Yeah,
made a
he-
mistake? Or is he?
No, he just went a lot wide there
Okay.
in that turn, and he actually overtook Asper again. He was a bit behind.
So currently it's set to be a draw round, and talking about
Yeah.
2v2s for people that aren't too familiar with them, draw rounds are fairly common in 2v2 because if you take first and fourth you will get a draw, so like if you take second and third in a round you'll draw.
Oh, Yo-Yo, oh no, Kappa crashed.
Oh,
No.
Kappa last turn makes a
Oh,
mistake,
Jesus.
and what was looking like a sure draw is turned into an aAa round unfortunately for Funteam. The laptop keyboard. No.
Yeah, indeed. The previous 2v2 we drove versus aAa, we managed to have 9 draw rounds. That's that just
That's
shows
a
how
lot of
many
draws, yeah.
Yeah, that shows how many draws that can be.
So, basically, Kappa with a
Oh.
larger stake. So,
Yep.
this 2v2 not going according to plan so far for Funteam, but we'll see what they can do because we definitely know that Zerd and Kappa can keep up with Azor and Yo-Yo. It's just going to be whether they can do it consistently enough
Yep.
to challenge. And then right now, Azor and Yo-Yo are actually fighting for that first position, and it looks like a pretty comfortable round for AA. Yeah,
and
Zerd with a mistake.
Zerd
Yeah.
crashed as well.
So this
Yeah,
has
this-
to be
Yeah.
an AA round, I'd imagine. Unless something absolutely bizarre happens in the last few turns.
Yeah, it
But-
shouldn't, but
Yeah.
we've seen strange things happen in Trackmania
Yeah,
before.
of course, yeah.
And Zerd actually retires as well.
Yeah, so
don't
that's
think
going
he
to
did,
secure it now, yeah, so that means that
Yep.
as long as they don't retire, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Solid,
Oh,
solid times there from
Great
both
team
of them.
play here.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. So aAa really playing well in this 2v2, maybe unexpectedly as well so far, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
Yo-Yo and also really showing they can...
and they're actually driving pretty decent times.
yeah, like both of them combined is like as well, so that's really
Yep.
impressive so far.
And we see Kappa fail to start here again. So Nas is as predicted right now. I think that Cert crashed again. Yeah, I think Cert he drove into that little hole in the start, which make you lose a lot of speed.
So we're in, yeah, it was, yeah. So once again, we see the 2 AA players at the front, and let's just follow Kappa here because Kappa's really going to have to risk it. I feel in this middle right now, trying to catch these players, but he just seems like he's too far behind. Yeah, and he's crashed.
Yeah,
as
he
well.
crashed as well. Yeah, he
So
risked too much.
This
but,
is a very similar round to the previous round actually.
yeah.
Both of the 2 AA players comfortably ahead of the Funteam players, and this can be a quick 3-0 lead for AA in this 2v2.
Yeah, 2v2 is going really fast.
Yeah. So another solid time from Yo-Yo, another solid time from Elsewhere indeed as well.
Yeah,
So
indeed. They seem like they build up a momentum here.
yeah, it seems like they're getting confident. I guess a lot of these French guys like to play on TeamSpeak as well, and like sit in the TeamSpeak
Yeah.
together when they're playing like these kind of
Getting
matches.
into the hype.
Yeah, exactly. So they're probably
Yeah.
doing exactly that. Yo-Yo with a really risky first turn, but look at this start. Jesus. Okay. So maybe it's the confidence is really starting to flow in these AAA players right now.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yo-Yo
I say
crashed.
that. I've jinxed
Oh.
him. And Az was going to have to do a lot of work here for AA to actually deny Funteam their first round, provided that no major mistakes happen between these 3 players.
Yep.
Because Yo-Yo is a little bit behind. He's not too far behind, but He's still got work to do.
A small mistake and he already catched up because he actually catched it up already.
Yeah, he's not far behind us all, probably about 10th of a second behind these players. And here we go, he's actually going to have a stronger line in this middle, I feel. Yep, here he goes. Yep. Here comes Mr. Yo-Yo. Kappa with a small bug, but keeps ahead, so...
Oh, and Yo-Yo actually seems to went a bit too tight there, lost a bit of speed as well.
So it seems like Funteam should be able to at least get a draw on the board here, but they're going to...
Kappa, he made a small mistake, but yeah, he...
Yeah. Got enough speed from the wide line in the last turn, so it is going to be indeed a draw round. But the problem is for Funteam, draws are all well and good, but they're draws. You need to actually get points on the board.
Draws don't make us come any closer.
Yeah, exactly. They just maintain the gap.
Yeah, indeed. Just postponing the outcome of the match.
Yep, exactly. So moving into round 5 of this 2v2, Yo-Yo with a really strong start. Chances Ramstein doesn't actually get a BMG bug, and Jesus Christ, that was close. Yo-Yo really went flat out this round so far, and actually goes...
Kappa actually crashed there in that turn.
Let's follow him, yeah, he's behind. Yo-Yo actually had a really strong time so far.
Yeah, he got really quick line here, a lot of speed out of it.
Yeah, he's really carrying a lot of speed. And this is actually probably going to be the first 56 of this 2v2 unless he takes it really safe in the end.
Which he should, but...
He should, but it could still be a 56. Even with a bad end, I think it's still just about be a... No, actually, no.
He made a bad end, though.
And actually, Elsewhere overtakes him in the end. So what was looking like a 0.7, possibly, or like a low 0.8, actually turns into only a 57.0.
Yeah, only a 57.
Only.
Yeah, only.
But as we're there to back him up, as you saw, means that aAa take a 4-0 lead and actually find themselves with a lot of map points to work with here now. A ton, yeah. I mean, it's gonna take an absolute miracle, to be honest, for one team to pull this one back. I feel like
we have a history of having huge comebacks, but this one just seems too big to handle, pretty much.
Because you'd have to actually save yourselves in draw rounds. It feels like as well on such a random map as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna. Well, so far it would be a draw round, but as we're actually catching up to Kappa fairly quickly.
Yeah, Kappa he went a bit too tight in that previous turn.
Yeah. So Kappa are a long way behind it.
Going a bit too...
and Zerd crashes.
Yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah. It's all but over. Yo-Yo actually on another good time, so let's follow him for the rest of the round.
Astro actually crashed, so that means that
Zerd overtakes Elsewhere, so it is going to be at least a draw. It's going to be at least a draw.
Unless Yo-Yo makes something funny again in the end here.
Actually, Yo-Yo, really nice time.
86, 85.
There it is.
Great time. But again, a draw.
Yeah. Yo-Yo Vakban. Yep, Yo-Yo's going to be going on a vacation soon.
Yeah.
To San Francisco, California.
Kaylee confirmed?
Yeah.
More quickly.
So once again, we're talking about draw rounds. That was a second draw round, and again, we talked about it, like... Funteam have delayed the loss here, but they actually need to try and win rounds if they want to make this comeback happen.
Yeah. Oh, was that Astro driving into the hole?
No, it was Kappa.
That was Kappa.
Okay, so... It means that Zerd's got a lot of work to do here for Funteam. Yo-Yo not with the best of lines there, so Zerd's going to catch him up quite a considerable amount, actually. It's full of Yo-Yo here with Yo-Yo with a great line.
Yeah. Got a lot of speed out of that turn.
Yeah. So it means that Zerd's actually still a 10th of a second behind. So not impossible, but Zerd, he's going to have to do a lot of work now.
And Asper actually crashed as well, so Kappa's catching up to him just a fairly bit, but nothing huge yet.
I think it's going to be more on Yo-Yo here, actually. Let's see. Yo-Yo actually had another really good time, and this is going to be a second. Well. It's going to be a second great time here from Yo-Yo, and this should be game over.
Oh yeah, this is a great
.79.
Holy shit.
It's a 5-0 win. It's a PB from Mr. Johan Cook, and it's a great 2v2 from aAa, to be honest.
Yep. This was pretty one-sided, to be honest, because pretty much just relied on aAa made mistakes, and they didn't, so...
Yeah, it's always a worry when you have to rely on other teams to make mistakes, because they were just too quick here. So moving into the 3v3, who do we have here for the 3v3? I guess you're playing great.
Me, yep.
Okay. So I will let you hop off Skype if you wish.
You will let me leave. I am grateful about that. So.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for joining me though. So
yeah, no problem. See ya.
See ya. So that was Ryder joining us for the 2v2, at least to give some insight, give some thoughts on what he thinks what's going on in the match, you know, all this kind of thing. And actually we saw that aAa actually pulled out a great 2v2. You know, they Funteam tried to play their two stronger players on that map, in inverted commas, they tried to play the two stronger players in the 2v2, but Kappa was playing on a laptop, so couldn't quite hit his level. So that means that it will be 2-0 to aAa right now. And indeed, the big star of the match has indeed made his entrance. It is going to be Tween playing for Funteam in this 3v3, along with XX Ryder, as already previously mentioned. Looks like Default is going to be playing as well, so that will be your three for aAa. Meanwhile, the three players that played in the first map will play in the second map as well, so no changes really for aAa. aAa and Yo-Yo from the 2v2, Kronos from the 1v1. I think we're seeing the same three for aAa in this 3v3 at least. We'll have to see what Tween can do here, because I feel like Funteam might be lacking some confidence right now. I think after such, you know, convincing 5-0 smashing in the 2v2, it feels like some of their players might need a bit of motivation here to get going in this match, and hopefully Tween can revive that spark for them. Very explosive player, can be very consistently fast, of course. You know, you don't get 3 second places at ESWC being a slow player. So, actually, a real nice time from Kronos in the warm up. So, good job from him. Okay, so I have returned, sorry, I just need a quick little break there. This is the 3v3. It is Fropfen by Sirs, or Flopfen, I don't know how to say it, I'm not very good at German. Either way, once again, to run you through the lineup for aAa, it's going to be the same 3 players that played on the first map. It's going to be Kronos from the 1v1, Yo-Yo and aAa from the 2v2. Meanwhile, Funteam are going to switch out Kappa and Zerd for Tween and Default, so Tween, obviously the big player that we're actually going to be following in this first round, who's going to make his entrance into this match. We see Yo-Yo with a large mistake, falling a long way behind, so let's try and find Tween. So Tween currently in the lead, being tailed by Kronos and aAa. aAa with a large mistake as well, actually, so looking like a very good round for Funteam so far. Tween with a pretty comfortable lead in the top spot. Kronos currently about 1500s behind. We'll see if he can make some progress towards Tween. Doesn't look like it so far, but maybe things can change into the final few turns of this map. Tween still in the lead, about a tenth ahead of Kronos right now. Into the final couple of drifts here. Into the final turn. It is going to be Tween to take the first round for Funteam. Default and XX Ryder third and fourth. Means it's going to be a Funteam round. Yo-Yo and Azure, looks like neither of them are actually going to finish this first round. So, Funteam take a 1-0 lead in this 3v3 so far. Apparently it was the last warm-up for some of these guys, okay. So, playtime is over for aAa. Serious mode is on. Going into this second round, Yo-Yo hasn't made a mistake so far. Actually, he made a mistake a bit further on in the track. I thought he made a mistake in the first turn. But Kronos with a really nice start for his team. Tween not far behind though, and actually Tween's really starting to catch up, so really nice drifting from Tween. Will Tween manage to hold the lead? It's actually very close between Kronos and Tween right now. Tween with a slight lead though. There's precious little in it though. See who's behind. XX Ryder falling a little bit behind the rest of the pack, as we can see here. Yo-Yo currently in third place for aAa. It's going to be between Tween and Kronos here. And Tween with a slight lead here. Let's see if he can have a better line through this section of the track. It looks like probably... No, maybe not. No, he's had to release. So Kronos takes the lead actually, and Tween actually gets a small bump off the Rammstein. A small bug. Into the last turn. Will Tween manage to overtake Kronos here? Kronos with not a lot of the speed, but he has enough, so... Nice race between Tween and Kronos. Kronos with a .17. Does enough to take the round. Fall against All Authority, who level up the score at 1. The Tween second choke's already begun. We'll have to see what Tween can do to remedy the situation here. See if he can make progress in this round and try and win this one for Funteam. Really nice drift there from Tween actually, a really nice little section there. Kronos actually falling a little bit behind him as well. Kronos coming back not strongly though. And both of these players are going to be on top of each other. But Kronos with slightly more speed going into this middle part of the track. That's quite key. Tween does carry more off the hill though, so they're going to be on top of each other I guess, coming into this next section. Yeah, this is really close. XX Ryder actually up there for... first time so far in this 3v3, actually driving fairly well right now for Funteam. Let's see what default is, if you can find him. Yo-Yo a long way behind. As we're actually overtaking both XX Ryder and Tween. Tween going a little bit wide, actually has to release gas. It means that maybe aAa have just about done enough. Kronos with a nice lead here. Azor is going to take second place as well, so yeah, aAa are going to take the round regardless. And aAa are going to take the lead in this 3v3. Default actually has to retire, so... Unfortunate for Funteam, but it is going to be 2-1 to aAa. No, actually, was that Yo-Yo making another mistake? It looks like it might have been. Yeah, it was. So Yo-Yo actually already a second behind. So Yo-Yo came last round. Or actually, default didn't finish. So Yo-Yo actually came 5th, but Yo-Yo was last round. For most of the lap, and he actually once again is last. Was that Azwa that made a mistake actually as well? Yeah, it looks like Azwa made a small error. Yep. So Azwa's a long way behind. So this should surely be a Funteam round, provided that they don't make huge unnecessary mistakes. Yo-Yo 2.3 seconds behind Tween. Azwa almost 4, actually over 3 seconds behind Tween. Now Azwa almost 4 seconds behind Tween. So Tween on a really nice lap so far. Kronos behind him. About 1500ths behind if we find Kronos. No, we can't. We'll follow Ryder though, make sure these Funteam players do close out this round. And so Tween with a huge mistake. And is that going to be enough to cost them the round? I shouldn't think so. Yeah, Tween's still ahead of Azwa. Yeah, so it is going to be a Funteam round anyway. Tween with a large mistake though, that's not the most promising of signs. But it doesn't matter. It is still going to be a Funteam round. And Kronos really putting in work for his team right now. 23 points already from 4 rounds. So that means he's won 3 times and he's come second once. So really nice stuff from him so far. But the score is 2-2. We'll have to see if the Funteam players can actually... Oh, and Yo-Yo makes another mistake. So Yo-Yo really not having a good time of it right now on this map. Can Kronos once again take first place here? It seems like he's having to do all the dirty work for Against All Authority right now. The score is currently 2-0 to aAa. Hello everyone. So, as you can see, Yo-Yo and Azra are a little bit behind the pack. Let's try and get a bit closer to the action here. So here we go, we're going to follow the battle once again for first place between Tween and Kronos. It looks like Tween might have slightly more speed. Oh, it's very close though. Actually, Kronos has a really great line there, and actually Kronos takes the lead. And it looks like Kronos might win yet another round. XX Ryder's fallen a long way behind, and this is going to be another aAa round. Quite comfortably so as well. Default and XX Ryder both making larger stakes, and they're a long way behind. There we go. So, another round for aAa. Corey's saying that currently Kronos has beaten Tween 4 times. Tween only won 1 round so far. Kronos on 29 points out of a maximum of 30 so far, so really sick stuff from him. Having taken first 4 times and second 1 so far in this match. And who was that with a larger stake? That was Default, so Default actually hits the CP. And this means that Tween and XX Ryder have got a lot of work to do in this round to make sure that they don't fall 4-2 behind the French team. Do eSuper play in CPS? No, they don't. They're an offline team. Tween with a really great section there means that he does actually take the lead in this round, and he's going to try and maintain that into the middle, and it looks like he will do. Where is Kronos? Here he is. So we'll follow Kronos, the man in second place right now. Can he catch Tween to win yet another round, or will Tween manage to do enough this time? Right now though, it looks like aAa would still win the round. Unless one of their players making a large mistake into this end. We'll have to see if that happens. It doesn't look like it will though. Yeah, he's saying just safe there to the team. And they're going to do exactly that. Tween will win the round, but Kronos and Yo-Yo following up very quickly with point 27.28. Also over point 53 as well. So Tween's point 21 was not enough. Actually a really solid team performance there from aAa. And it is currently now 4-2 to aAa in the 3v3. A win here would mean that they would actually have already won the match, because they would then have taken a 4-0 lead. So, yeah. Let's see if that pans out though. So, round 7. Kronos actually with a really nice start so far. Is in the lead quite comfortably. Default's actually falls a little bit behind, but actually Yo-Yo has actually made a crash, so Yo-Yo, who's not having a great match so far, he's had a couple of decent rounds in the past couple of rounds, but he's made another mistake at the in the beginning section of the track, and once again we see Kronos leading quite comfortably. Actually he's on a 102 so far if he can keep it up, but I presume he's just going to play it safe. I imagine he's going to try and push the 102 when his team need him to take first place. XX Ryder with a larger stake though. Default moves up to second place. But Default has to release a lot of gas. Default's going to have to try and beat Azra in the end, but he's not going to. Nice time from Kronos, point 12. Tween with point 60, Azra point 65. Default actually releasing a lot of gas means that he gets overtaken, and it's going to be another aAa round. And aAa need 2 more rounds to win the match. Who is it that fell behind already? Was that XX Ryder? Yeah, so XX Ryder's already fallen behind. So Tween's got so much work to do right now. See if he can do it, but it's going to be tough. Yo-Yo currently in the lead, but Yo-Yo makes another mistake. Really not having the best of times right now. We're actually the lowest person on the scoreboard right now. Kronos is on 40 points right now in the 3v3. Really impressive stuff from him. And we'll have to see if Tween can maintain his first place position. Let's find Kronos. Here he is. So Kronos just about a tenth of a second behind, but Default's not behind Kronos, and Default looks like he's going to overtake him. Azra's up there as well. We'll have to see if Default can actually hold his nerve this time round. For Funteam, Kronos makes a mistake. So surely this is going to be a Funteam round. Let's follow Tween here. Tween into this last turn. We'll take the first place position with another nice time incoming here. Point 28, not a bad time at all. Default and XX Ryder taking 3rd and 4th. Funteam are finally going again. And aAa have Azra in 2nd place, but that is all. Kronos and Yo-Yo are a long way behind the rest of the players in this 3v3. And Funteam to bring it to within 2. if they can find it within themselves to win another round in a row, maybe the momentum will swing in their favour, but default actually crashing or getting a slowdown in the first turn, that's quite unfortunate. But it means XX Ryder and Tween are going to have to do a lot of work in this round. Tween with a pretty nice start, Kronos as well. Actually, all the players here are very close so far. Tween's going to have a slight lead though, I believe, yep. Tween will have a slight lead into the middle here. Let's see how close he's going to go to the wall, actually very close. He's not going to carry too much speed. So that means XX Ryder's up there as well, so it's going to be a very close battle between 4 players by the looks of it. aAa's falling a little bit behind. The XX Ryder's coming strong in this middle here. XX Ryder's going to have to do a lot of work. It does actually get a small bug off the Ramstein, as does Kronos, I believe. Got the same bug. But right now, it looks like these two are going to have to try and overtake these two aAa players in the last turn, but XX Ryder falls out of the running. And it looks like it's going to be another aAa round here. Yeah, Yo-Yo and Kronos both going to be Tween. Point 24 and point 28 from them two. Tween with a point 30. aAa follows up the other two aAa players with a point 59, and aAa are on match points here. And this should surely be it, unless ESL can really start to turn it on. Yo-Yo actually made a larger stake in the first turn, so Yo-Yo not had the best of 3v3s for his team, but Kronos has been an absolute monster, admittedly. Tween not having played too badly either. But Kronos once again in the lead here. And I think that this is going to be aAa's match, unless Funteam can do anything about it right now. I think actually maybe it will be a Funteam round so far. But aAa's might try and catch Tween here and see if he can change that. Tween actually catching up to Kronos a little bit, but Kronos still maintaining nicely. aAa's actually going to overtake Tween. Will aAa's do enough to keep ahead of him? No, he won't. Tween overtakes aAa's, and where is XX Ryder? He's actually fallen off the track, and that's going to be GG. And this Yo-Yo. And that's going to be all she wrote for Funteam. They actually have to play the 5v5 to see if they can try and take at least 2 map points. But aAa have taken a 4-0 lead in this match. And that is going to be that. Yeah, I think we'll play the 5v5 to see if they can salvage something out of the match, but yeah. I really need a drink, my voice is actually hurting a bit. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm probably not going to cast this too much because it is already over, so I'm just going to try and chill. My voice is hurting a bit. I will bring you the match though. I'll make some comments upon it as I'm watching, but Yeah. Be nice time in between. Yeah, it was a really nice time in between the first round actually. Yeah. I didn't actually realise it was live and I was just kind of thinking that was a warm up, but yeah. I know Tween and Nevermind are both really well trained here. Tween is really, really good on this map, he's got the world record, so not too surprising. Nevermind with a huge mistake. If you said standing, it's 4-0 to aAa right now. And that's an aAa round. A solid team play from them. That's been though. Blue round. Start from Yo-Yo is absolutely sick. Oh, that wasn't good though. Really nice team effort from aAa, holy shit. Fucking hell, look at that. That's pretty sick. Nice time, Kronos. Right between. Oh, so yeah. Oh, what the what just happened? This is gonna be 6-0, I guess. Maybe not, actually. This time, again, Kronos. Yeah, this should be 6-0 overall for aAa. I think this might be it, to be honest. A bit of this round, actually. Funteam doing pretty well just behind Kronos, actually. Nice timing coming though. Sick time. Nice and Funteam though. But nice time from Kronos. Kronos has played like an absolute beast this match. The 1v1 wasn't great, but the 3v3 and 5v5 has been pretty sick, to be honest. Is that it? No. Another round for Funteam. Hashtag comeback as well. Is this it? This Kronos. That's it, guys. Yep, GG. aAa take it 6-0. Sick performance from Kronos. Props to him.
Il y en a un qui est AFK. Il est certainement parti se pendre dans le rayon binous de l'Eagle.
Alright guys, so it was 6-0 to aAa in the end actually, so really nice from them. And that will be it for me. Thanks for watching the stream. Sorry I didn't really cast up 5v5, I'm just a bit tired really. But anyway, thanks for following the stream anyway, and I'll see you next time.